Hey y'all. Yeah. How y'all doing? Y'all, something on my mind. Yeah. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to the new people. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to everyone. Yes, happy spring break. Happy birthday to you. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yes. That's kind of don't start. Yes, y'all come on in. We're gonna get a little bit on young Dolph. Okay. Dolph came to my mind today, and I want to get into him. Okay, y'all ain't got to be shy. You ain't got to be scared. You ain't got to be all that. I'm down to earth. That's all. I'm just down to earth. And we're gonna talk, y'all. We're gonna talk about young Dolph today. We're gonna talk about what's going on with CMG, because they hiding, they peeping, they sliding. Yes, sir. They quiet. You ain't seen Black Youngster. When Dolph was living, you seen him there all the time. Shoot him up, bang, 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 bang. Man, it's all quiet. Yo got new artists and stuff. They staying away. But what are they doing for the people in Memphis? What are they doing for the people in Memphis? See, they always trying to get rid of people, the real kings. And then they disappear and they start helping people. Don't they? Now, y'all, that's what we're going to talk about today. Okay? So I'm going to give y'all time to get on in here, and then we're going to put the invite button up, and anybody want to come up and talk about only the case. Talk about the case. Open your mouth and talk about the case. We're going to have a good time over here. Shout out to all my good people in the spring break and teachers. Shout out to the custodian. Shout out to all them folks deal with them chillings every day. Shout out to the parents who got to buy more groceries. Okay, y'all. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't know Young Dolph, right? A lot of people don't know Young Dolph. A lot of people ain't into this, right? Huh? Now, Dolph did some things that really upset CMG. Okay, let's put it like that. Yes, he did. They got kind of upset, you know. But Dolph his own man. He had his own business going on. Where he gonna go do something with somebody else for? And he got his own business. Now, before we get started, up in here. And you know we don't like flies. You know, flies cause trouble, don't they? They cause trouble in people's chests, right? That's why I'm glad they ain't got a lot of flies, and I don't like flies. Now, y'all, Dolph turned down 22 million. Dolph turned down 22 million. Yes, he did. Young Dolph said he had been offered a $22 million label deal, which he turned down. And the mother sucker got mad at him. Yes, sir. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Y'all remember that? Preferring to stay on his own independent label. Why would you leave your label to get on somebody? Everybody trying to pimp. Everybody trying to pimp. Now, why would he want to leave his label to be on somebody else's label? So they gonna offer him $22 million. Dolph more than $22 million. Dolph have $22 million. Dolph worth more than $22 million. Okay, so CMG got upset because he was offered and then he turned it down. He stayed on his own label, an independent label. It really was a good deal. Listen to him though. Dolph said that it really was a good deal. A super deal, to tell you the truth. But it's just I see something else. Y'all heard that? You can read. See, I like Dolph. I like Dolph because Dolph saw through people that thought they gonna play him. You know, a lot of people think they gonna play y'all. See, a lot of people do stuff, y'all, just to make you think they making you look bad, but they making you look good by staying away. So he turned down that proposal. Yes, he did. He turned down that proposal. Because guess what? It's just I see something else. And that what caused the beef between him and CMG. Ain't that something? How diggity cookity doggy. We gonna keep it real on him, y'all. Y'all know how we do. We gonna keep it real on him. We ain't gonna lie. We ain't gonna be no corner. But that's what happened, y'all. What's up, baby? You know, this is serious. So Young Dolph later revealed that he's seeing a distribution deal with Empire Distribution. And his September the 2018 album Role Model was released under the label Paper Route Empire, a joint venture tour between Paper Route Empire and Empire Distribution. Now we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this. So I'm telling y'all right now, Dolph turned down $22 million. $22 million. Like he said, it really was a good deal. It really was a good deal. A super good deal. To tell you the truth. But it's just, I see something else. And by the way, y'all, he was about to retire soon. Dolph had something else in motion, y'all. Dolph had something else in motion. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into all of that today. We ain't in no rush. We ain't in no hurry. But we're going to spread the awareness. That's what we're going to do. Now, this dude right here, hiding, ducking, and sliding. You ain't heard from them since Dolph left. You ain't heard from them since the they still in motion of the court situation. That's what I'm saying. That's when they got rid of Dolph. They were sitting there plotting on Dolph behind his back. Right there. There you go. There you go. There you go. And that's what we're gonna talk about, y'all. Just be patient. But this where are they now? Let me where his buddy at? Let me see where his buddy at. No, his buddy. I got his buddy down here. In my hold on for me. Let me find his buddy right quick. Let me find his buddy right quick. Hold on. Let me find his buddy right quick. Let me pull his buddy up with him. Hold on for a second before we move on. $22 million. And they already done did what they gonna do to him. Yeah, you big head. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. You a slick. He's slick. But I'm gonna show you the other slick Rick. Let me pull him up. It's Ace Coon Boom. Where is Ace Coon Boom there? Hold on for a minute. Let me show y'all here, Ace. Here go here, Ace. Yes, sir. Here go here, Ace Coon Boom. Right here. Yes, sir. I'm staying out the way until they get ready to put Govan up. Govan say y'all ain't gonna put me up. But Govan, you ain't gonna be able to walk too long anyway. But let me show y'all this. Here we go. Where he been ducking and hiding at, ducking and dodging and duck. Where he at? Where is he? Where is he? Look at him. We ain't seen none of them. They trying to act like they messing with them little bit of independent artists. But let's get into it, y'all. Let me put my boy back over. Let me put my boy picture back up. Dolph. It's Dolph. So we won't get into some stuff, okay? Now, it's somebody that I really, really want to get into that gonna really tell y'all about beef, okay? That's the security guard. His security guard that went out of town with him. Okay, let's pull up. Okay. Take a look at this. We're gonna take it right here. We're gonna take it to the big thick security guard. I don't know what happened. He was his security guard for five years. He was his security guard. That a police officer. Look at them shoes. Check this out, y'all.
Job probably quite a bit of travel. Yes, a little bit of stress. Yes. Tell me about Dolph's record label. What was his name? Dolph and other artists. Yes. Dolph helped promote those other artists. Yes. And Dolph would perform sim concerts and things like this. Yes. You were in charge of security for many of these things. Yes. For some years, it sounds like. Yes. Let me pass you this diagram. what that is underneath that little flag? That's PRE chain. Okay. And PRE, the Paper Route Empire? Yes, sir. His label? Yes, sir. And he says chain, like a necklace or something? Yes, sir. Is that Dolph's? Yes, sir. Do that in evidence to see if it's okay. You familiar with a rival rap label? Yes. What is its name? CMG. Is that a music group? Does that label have artists and names like it under that umbrella? You familiar with the name Jug or Big Jug? Yes, sir. And is that person, to your knowledge, affiliated? Yes, sir. You familiar with any sort of rivalry between CMG and Dolph? You familiar with sort of the origins of that rivalry? Yes, sir. And what a bus guy think about it there. Let me back up because I think you're talking about Gino turning down proposals himself. Yes, sir. Did he make public statements like that? Yes, sir. Did he make statements like that in his rap songs? Yes, sir. In his rap songs, did he call out CMG and those artists? Yes, sir.
Wow.
In those rap songs, in fact, did he call out Big Joe? Yes, sir.
See, y'all, I didn't know Dolph did that. I didn't know Dolph was shouting, was saying things about them. I didn't know that in his songs on the stage. I didn't know he was doing. Wow.
As that translated into some violence directed against Dolph. To be clear, these are incidents that happened in the past. Is that correct? Mr. Johnson is on trial now. Was not part of it. Tell me quickly about those two incidents. One is in Charlotte. What happened in Charlotte? We just ended up spare vans, but back sitting out for about 15, 20 minutes. People ran up. A lot of them? Yes, sir. Dolph ended up even an active C in the other incident. Got shot.
Why don't you own apartment buildings? Seriously, why don't you own these big apartment buildings? And I get it. You might be thinking right now, well, Tyler, my word, it's because I don't have
Okay.
bigger than you've ever thought before.
All right. Stop
Because
it.
despite this common belief that people cannot own these things,
Dolph got shot. Perpetrators affiliated with sewer security distrustful. It's just a little piece of paper. That emblem on that, you familiar with that? Yes, sir. Is that CMG? Yes, sir. Now, if we just look at that, evidence to say somebody said it. Okay.
This is the letter CMG was hoping for.
I can publish these two that chart.
Okay.
6, 8, 3, 4 for the record. It's just. I'm publishing exhibits with the logo of PRE, Paper Empire, and CMG, Cocaine Use Group. Have Mr. Blue identify some people real quick in the video itself, Your Honor. If you can stop it for a second. I've spoken with the defense counsel, and this video will go ahead and get into evidence. I think we need to mark it right now because it's on the flash drive.
Don't want to mark it right now?
I don't think we need, but we can view it if there's questions, and then we can mark it as a flash drive and have it load everything back up.
That's fine.
We'll watch a little bit of this, okay? Sure. Alright, it's up there. Are you familiar with this car? Yes, sir. Whose car is that? It's one of those new Corvettes. Yes, sir. I see that it has a either paint job or wrap or something on it. Is that right? Yes, sir. Tell me about that. It just wrapped a lot of his cars. Okay. Camouflage. Okay, so it's like a white, blue, sort of camouflage that. And that is something he had set up on his vehicle. Yes, sir. Oh, you stop it there, Otis. Who is that? Oh, alright. And who is that? This is brother. Is his brother's name Marcus? Yes, sir. Do you know Marcus? Yes, sir. Has this event had a significant impact on Marcus? Yes, sir. Did Marcus sometimes help with Dolph security? Is that car arriving? Yes, sir. Do you know where they were arriving from? Those were about cookies. Yes, sir. So you're off. Yes, sir. The chain around his neck. Is that the PRE chain? Yes, sir. The one that we saw in the exhibit. Yes, sir. And there's Marcus behind him. Yes, sir.
I wonder why that girl didn't. Why Dolph didn't right him when she saw him come. I wonder why Dolph them. Okay, they was standing right here. Dolph was looking that way, and Marcus. I don't know if Marcus looking out the door or looking toward this way. I wonder why when they start shooting because what's the name say he shot through the window. I wonder why they didn't jump over that desk right there. Let me back this back a little bit, y'all. Right here. Now watch how he turned. And Cornelius said he was standing by the window. Okay, look at marketing. And the girl trying to find the label cookies. I wonder why we can't see. I wish they would have had it on Dolph, the which way he was turned, because Cornelius said he shot through the glass. See, watch her. She set her head up and look out that door. She saw them coming. What were them two doing? I wish the video would just put it on them two. I really wish they had put it on them two. Because she see them coming. She see them coming. And she gonna turn and run. Why did they jump over the thing like her? Jump over the table because Cornelius said he shot through the glass. He said he just started shooting through the glass. He saw Dolph standing by the glass. See, now why she run? Look, she looking. She was looking a while. She was looking a while. I just don't understand why nobody say, hey, y'all run. Y'all just run. She looking at them. And she looking at them. Watch this. See? She see them getting out the car. Why she see them and they don't see them? Okay, why she see them coming and they don't see them coming? Y'all get what I'm saying? She looking at them. She looking at them. Let me move this. See, she looking at them. So if they was turned, if Michael would turn her way, I don't know which way him and Dolph look at, because she don't put them cookies down on the desk right there. Because she about to run, but she not sure about what's going on. So why she run? See, she ran. So she could have got hit. Everybody was talking about her. Look how she turned around. She could have got hit. What is Marcus and his brother doing? What is Marcus doing? What Marcus do? Jump over the cabinet too? I don't understand this situation right here. I don't understand why they ain't try to run. Why they ain't run? Why they ain't see it coming? Why they didn't see it coming? She saw it coming. She saw it coming, but they didn't see it coming. That ain't fair that we can't see them. Again, she bringing the cookies up. She getting ready. She looked at Marcus. Now she about to look at Dolph. She know who they is. Look, but then she look out the door. Look at her. She look out the door, but she not sure what's about to go on. But she see them getting out that white car. But she about to run. She in a running position. What is Marcus and Dolph doing? They just dropped their guard. I just don't understand how that happened. And look at her. She ran. She knew that. Like she know it's some trouble, boy. One more time. One more time. Last time. She saw it coming, but they ain't see it coming. That's all I'm trying to say. Our Marcus one looking at that door instead of with his back turned, looking at Dolph. Dolph the one looking out the window. I'm looking out the window right here. All for cookies. Buying cookies. Hey, true. I don't understand. I wait one more time. I don't understand why they didn't see him coming and she saw them coming. She put them cookies down. She knows somebody. What are they doing? I wonder what were they doing. One more time. This is the last. She saw that. Now what did they see? Why they didn't run? That's sad. Now, let's get to this. Let's go. This all I want y'all to see that. That was supposed to be his security guard. His security. Now, I just want this is hey Nicole. And this is to this is why Dolph said, and we explained it in the beginning why he turned that $2 million down. Because he said that he thought it was something else. Okay. I'm gonna play this about 3 times.
First time. Seen everybody out the studio. I don't know how they done. Like, man, you got your own everything. But you got the money, you got the team, you got this, you got that. Like, man, we can do this, we can do that. You ain't like Philip. I ain't gotta hold your hand like you ain't like Starlito. I ain't gotta hold your hand like Starlito. I ain't gotta babysit you. You gonna persuade me in to come over first time I met him.
3 times. Because this is Dolph is explaining to y'all. Y'all didn't got to ask nobody else. Dolph's telling y'all. Dolph is explaining to you all why he turned down an offer to join Yo Gotti's CMG record label. And another thing I have to say, why is Yo Gotti not charged with nothing? Why is Black Youngster not in this? Why is Shondell Burnett is not in this? Why they just got the little bitty people? Jeez.
I met the dude on the studio. First time. Seen everybody out the studio. Like, man, how they done. Like, man, you got your own everything. But you got the money, you got the team, you got this, you got that. Like, man, I'm telling you, we can do this.
I like,
Going to studio. Like, man, you got your own.
but if Dolph he doing this and that, why in the hell do he want to drop what he got to come over there and build an empire with them? And they hiding right now. They out hiding from him. They hiding right now. Yo Gotti and Black Youngster. They not even helping the people in Memphis like this man right here was doing. That's not the only thing he did with rap. He was helping his community. Where are they? He gone. Now where are they? Yo Gotti, I just wish they would get Yo Gotti. I really do. I really do. I wish they would get Yo Gotti and Black Youngster. And then what we're gonna do is go back where I stopped it with Canadians. Okay, this morning I put a cut in Canadian. Dolph is gonna tell y'all again that he turned down $22 million. First of all, he didn't trust Gotti. He didn't trust CMG. What he gonna leave his money for their money? That's why he not here. So here you go. He gonna tell you about his 22 million record deal that he turned down. See that? I want to see that again, Yo Gotti. I want to see that Yo Gotti. I know it's Dolph, y'all. I know it's Dolph. I just said Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti, I just want to see what Dolph said. One more time. What Dolph tell you. What he tell you. And you took that man out of him. Y'all had that man out of him. That's because he didn't want to do what y'all say do. I just want out of met and seen. He is so cool. Hold on. I did that for it. Now I can. You just brought up another man named I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna drop my link in case y'all want to come up here. I'm about to look him up. I'm about to put the link up here to y'all. But I wanna let me see. Can I find him? Let me see. Can I find him right quick? I ain't never heard of him. Y'all, let me drop my link in case y'all want to come up here. I'm just gonna put the link right here just in case y'all want to come in and share something. But I'm about to look up this guy. Yeah, I want to look him up. I want to look up him Empire Gazi hiding too. I don't know him. Let me see. Let's see what's going on. Let me see. Copy. Put this right here. He's the head of Empire. Oh, that's who Dolph was going. Oh, I need it. I'm about to look him up, man. Say he's the head of the Empire that who Dolph was going, who was going to. Oh, Dolph was gonna go work with him. So Dolph was gonna go work with Empire. That's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? True. He was gonna go work with him. I'm about to look him up because I don't know him. I don't know them. I'm gonna look him up right quick. Empire Gazi. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this music on right here. Count below. Empire Gazi. Let me find out about this thing. What's wrong with this thing? Come on, string, y'all. Y'all always ask me how are y'all. Let me see. You said that into it. I don't understand what you're saying, baby. I'm Empire. I'm about to look at Empire Gazi. Gazi. Okay, let me see who this is. I'm gonna look him up. I never heard of him. I'm gonna get into him. He's the head of Empire. That's why. Okay, Empire, the independent record label. Oh. Okay, let me put him right here. Let me see him. Let me see what he look like. Oh, that guy right there. That's Gazi Shani. That must be the. That's who you're talking about. Him. That ain't who you're talking about. I don't know him. I ain't gonna even chat you since I don't know about him. I'm not gonna do that because I don't like to look at him. I don't know who he is, what he look like, nothing. But this is who they showing though. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is this who you talking about? True. Okay, y'all, what I try to do is do my homework and try to get a little bit information on it. Oh, wait, hold up. They go True. Hold on for a minute. Unmute your mic, True. Now, what you say, True? Unmute your mouth, mic. Come on, baby, come up. Unmute your mic. So I can look him up. True, come up.
Father, can you hear me? Hello?
Now I can hear you, but I can't see you though.
It's the
There
music.
you go. Now, No, it's not the music. I can't argue kind of low though.
It's your music.
No, it's you. I can't hear you.
I'm talking in the phone, but it's the music because the music is
It ain't
loud.
the music because I
Oh,
can't even hear you. But look, I can't even hardly hear you. But who is he? Is that the white guy I just showed?
yes.
So you're saying that Dolph was working for him?
He was going to buy into Empire.
Who is he?
He
Who?
yeah,
Come
do
on,
your
baby. Who is
research.
he?
He is a big man. Do your research. He's a
Oh,
big
that's what I said. I was going. No, you can tell
yeah,
them a little bit. Tell the people a little bit about him.
he is
Come on.
somebody that's like in the industry actually. Somebody's in the industry. Somebody um is in the musical the industry. He's in the musical industry. He's one of them people like uh, Jay-Z sort of. He a high person.
Okay,
So
so I
so
just
when
pulled
Dolph
him up right here. So what? Uh huh.
when Dolph said after 22 million, because Dolph
Yeah.
already had plans on what he was going to do. See, you have to look at the other video when Dolph was sitting down at the Breakfast Club and he had an interview and they was interviewing him about he got robbed at the airport. Let's start from there, right? So when
Okay.
he
Wait.
got
Let me see.
robbed,
Young Dolph was on the Breakfast Club.
yeah, he was on the Breakfast Club and he got robbed at the airport in California. You remember now Dolph had a dispensary that he had just was building and all of that in California. So what happens here is Dolph went to California and they stopped him. The TSA stopped him. And he had like 60 racks on him. He had a lot of jewelry on him. He had 2 cell phones, and they took all of that. So Dolph said that he was under investigation. So now that being as though that Dolph said he was under investigation, um, Dolph was like trying to get out of a lot of everything going independently, period. So then he was going to spend money to get with the Empire guy,
Hmm.
and or he got killed.
Okay. Here go the Breakfast Club. So what we gonna do, y'all? We gonna take a look at the Breakfast Club when Dolph was on the Breakfast Club. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Can I?
Oh.
I don't know what happened. I think I can remember that, but I'm not sure. Ben, you have to come up here and say all that. You can come up here and tell them that. I'm not doing no promotion. Okay, here we go.
It was it was
Okay, let
him
me
and
see. Can I
it was
show
him and Key
this?
Glock. Him and Key Glock was together, and he was talking.
Oh, when they was up there together, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay, let me see. Can I? Because I think this just Young Dolph interview.
no, it was him and Key Glock, and he was talking about what happened to him in California.
Hold up, Young Dolph speak on CIA. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put it on this and see what they. I'm gonna see what they little bit of what they're talking about right here. Cause when I put down he got robbed, that's when I seen. Let me put this right here. Let me see something.
But he ain't really get robbed. I know. I mean, I don't do all this over this thing. He ain't
You
really
don't
get
really
they
okay.
he ain't
Okay.
really get robbed. They took it. They
Okay.
was
Well,
extorting him.
let's put it on this one right here.
He was
Let's
being
let's put it
extorted.
on here and let's see what they talk
Lem-
about right here. Okay.
Let me. I
And
know
then
what he got
I know
on
which
when he
one you talking
talking
about.
about.
Him and Keith Lock. I know which one you talking about. I'm putting this one.
He got on like a they got on like a burgundy shirt.
Everybody is DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlemagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Young Dolph. Yo, what's up, Dolph?
That's not it. That's not
Heard
it.
myself behind that
I know.
damn
I'm trying to see what they talking about.
I'm flipping, man.
I think I knew what you're talking about. Hold
They
on.
got on both of them got on the burgundy shirt, burgundy striped white shirt.
Okay, hold on for a minute. Okay, let me put it on there right quick. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Hold on.
That's why it's more
Uh,
deeper than what we talk about. You know that. Ooh, it's so much. Ooh,
mm-hmm.
it's so much. It's so sad. It's just
Yeah, only two people that I really want them to really, really get is Yo Gotti and Johnston, and I'm not gonna never put them down on this in this case. What is going on? Come on,
YouTube been acting real funny today.
really?
Yeah,
They
YouTube.
just
They've been
started this with me,
yeah they've been talking about it today. YouTube been acting real. See, let me say this.
and this string y'all right here.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
string y'all some
oh,
garbage.
because I know my niece said that she couldn't get my. Yesterday, she was trying to listen to my shorts, and she said she couldn't get it. She couldn't get my shorts. She couldn't hear it yesterday, but I can hear it now. Come on, y'all. Y'all came up here. All this one start.
Yeah, it's because they want to not talk about certain stuff.
I
Lanita,
noticed.
they don't want to talk about certain stuff because see this Dolph case is what's going to shut down everything. You see
Ain't
how they
stop nobody
doing
from talking
the
about
big.
dog case. It's
You
not
see,
that. It's more than that going on with StreamYard because they've been in
no. Listen,
but
I get
StreamYard
that.
been messing up.
No, listen, they got the big U guy. When I say more, it's gonna shut the system, the whole industry down once they got the big U guy. And once they get the situation what's going on with Dolph, it's over. It's no more of this rap stuff. It's done.
Oh yeah, I
They
ain't talking
got
about that. I'm talking about why they ain't working now because they've been
oh
working all
yeah.
day. I ain't talking about all that.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about all that. They can't stop that too. I'm trying to find out why they acting like that now, and they ain't been acting like that all day now. But it's a lot going on, just like you said about this. Okay, I wonder what's going on with YouTube.
I don't know.
Like going kind of slow.
Hmm.
Yeah. Golly. All I want to do is get them a little bit of information on Doc. Let me plug this back up. Okay. Uh, the Breakfast Club. Okay. Him and Glock. I seen that.
Hey, they got on a burgundy shirt. They dressed alike. They got on a burgundy shirt together. Burgundy, white, something like that. Burberry shirt that they got on. And he was talking about what happened to him in California once he got there. Now, so that guy that big U, this big U got
Oh
he got
yeah.
he had TSA workers, he got hotel workers, he got rental car workers. Anything you do when you come past that California, he know you here because of your name.
Wow.
So that's why I say it's more deep. You know what I'm saying? In regarding to once they get the whole situation, it's gonna shut it down. It's
Hmm.
gonna be no more rap. It's gonna be over because of what happened.
And she
That
trying
man,
to take and
hmm.
Fanny and like by you saying that, Fanny trying to take the rap out of Atlanta, honey.
Well, a
Okay,
Fanny
now
got a lot.
keep going. You want me to keep going?
Who me?
No, I'm talking about right here.
Okay, let me see.
Okay.
I ain't see you pull up
Let's
nothing. Okay, let me
see.
see.
Let me
Keep going.
Okay.
Let me go on my other phone. Where is you at? Oh, mm,
Right
shit.
here?
Let me see. Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me let him up too. Hold on, baby. Let me let you up. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, let me let you up. Okay. Okay, I just added you. There you go, bro. Okay, let me move this out the way so we can see. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me move this so everybody can see. Here we go, so we can see this.
Mhm.
Okay, here we go. Everybody up here now. Okay, y'all, let's go to you in now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, babe. Okay, here we go, y'all.
It's Ebro in the morning. You got Laura Styles. You got Rosenberg. Stop being rude to our guests. I'm not being rude. My man Dolph and the young man I just met, Key Glock. Give it up for one time. I've known Dolph for a little bit now, right, Dolph? So when we link up, we talk about weed, we talk about money, and we talk about raps. Key Glock I never met before. But you're very popular. You're like a rock star. You're like the young street. How many tapes you got left? Three. And they all charted, talked about. You can't steal no song. I ain't got no rappers on it. Yeah, and that was the other thing. Never had features. No, really? Never will have features? I'm playing on it. That's a good answer. Because you never know. Like, yeah, I'm playing on it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Is there somebody that if
Later on, I'm gonna show you how to show the video without showing all the other stuff in it.
but even on this tape, Dumb and Dumber, he got his songs. Right. You got your songs. Y'all don't share a song on here, do y'all? Yeah, but are they all with both of y'all on the same joints? Because there's some that are just you. The button on it, bro.
Nah, that man tripped me out. I'm sorry. I be getting into people how they act. I'm sorry. I was just getting into him because he was tripping.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like, it is what it is. And I never done a song, never recorded a pop until we put out Major like a couple months ago. So everything he got right now is like, young man doing real good for himself. You know what I'm saying? He'll do it. You know what I mean? It's like, he ain't got no worries, his family ain't got no worries, and it didn't take for Young Dolph to get a song with him with nobody else. He did that on his own.
Mm.
That brought the respect. Now, why is this called Dumb and Dumber? It's everything we do. Dumb and Dumb. Dumb and Dumb. Crazy and crazy. Or do y'all just like the movie? Didn't like the movie. You see, I'm fans hard.
I'm tripping too.
They got nothing to do with the going dumb and dumb. Yeah, no, I get it, but I just thought maybe they was, super fan movie, maybe y'all time. Nah, Glock name the tape because of the most of he had to change the story. But on God, it's the tape should have been named Dumbest of the Dumbest. Because it's ridiculous how crazy it is. Nah, just everything. Not even just the tape, man. Ain't nobody doing what paper rap doing. Ain't nobody doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see, like y'all see, we see that on Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see number two right behind Chance.
Wait a minute. True. Who is over paper route now? Do
They
anybody
still
know who
got that.
over?
They still got the what's his uh what's his name? The God, I can't think of his name. The fat one. What's his name?
Oh, oh no, because I never know who was
The
over them.
oh man, it's
Do you
Gotti
know
and yeah, I know. I can't think of his name right
one
now.
man? Do you know? Oh, don't nobody know. Okay, I don't know who over them
Hold on,
because
I'm
I
gonna
don't never
find.
hear them talking about paper route now.
You ain't gonna hear. You not gonna hear. You're not gonna hear about him because he's hiding. Everybody hiding now. You're not gonna hear about him. But
They
hold
sure
on,
did everything quiet, ain't it? See, Dolph gone, everybody quiet. Let me see what he about. Cause Dolph about to tell something. Dolph is talking now.
screen, y'all. Okay. What's his daggone name?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, good music, like the real. Me, my opinion, like we real deal 100% independent, so we really number one. That's right. Real talk. Do you feel that maybe because I can hear you talking right there, you feel like people ain't giving you the props and the respect you deserve? Which no, they don't give me the props and the respect, but I ain't looking for it. There's one thing about Young Duff, I ain't never gave a damn about it.
I know that's right, dog.
Where I'm at. They don't withdraw no money. They don't suck out no money from my account. They don't stop no money. They don't do no nothing. It really keep
Y'all hear Dolph? It's Dolph. I know that right, Dolph. But see, that rapping something else, ain't it? That rapping world. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, just like it go back to what you said, true. It go back to
Mm-hmm.
what you were saying about getting these rappers ain't paying taxes like us. You know that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
They holding that money on their shoulder while I'm owing taxes. They
Mm-hmm.
ain't paying no tax.
Mm-hmm.
Them folk about to start putting them on the payroll. You hear me? Somebody about to take over these rappers and make them pay taxes.
Ain't gonna be no more rapper. I'm trying to tell you.
Wow. You don't
It's
think it
shut.
is?
Nope, it's shutting down. It's going down.
I think that it's gonna I see it more like a payroll. Because
Mm-mm.
they showing too much money. They got all of us out here work, all of us don't work hard for our money. All of us don't work hard. We pay taxes, and some of us don't. This okay, but still, we working, and they shooting and killing and rapping and holding money up and getting away with stuff while we sitting up here and struggling hard out here. So I can see them paying taxes. I can see they're gonna start them paying taxes. They need to. Then they'll take that money off their shoulder.
keep going up. You know what I mean? I really like it. Keep it 100. It keeps you sharp too. I'm gonna keep it 100. I really love it. Right? Because I'm sure that gives you something. That gives you that extra reason to not relax. Because hip hop is competitive. Rap is competitive. You gotta. There's a certain competitive nature you gotta have to. No, this ain't the NFL, NBA. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't no contract. No contract for 7 years, 5 years, 4 years.
Listen to what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying. And I'm gonna back it up a little bit. It's just saying the same thing we just saying. I said, all them folk right there about to start paying taxes because they about to be on somebody's payroll. He just said it ain't like the MFL, the NFL. They about to, boy. I'm about to pull this back a little bit so they can see it's gonna be like you said, it's gonna be a change in rapping. And they're gonna be on somebody's payroll. They're gonna be able to have they buying these houses, 10, 20 cars, and doing this and doing getting away with a lot, and we're not. That's not right.
Yeah, but too many. When I say there's gonna no more rapping, they killing them off right now. They killing
Right,
them off. Mm.
right.
Mhm.
Right. Because I'm sure that gives you something. That gives you that son, are you on this team right here for all these years and we got to pay you this money? All you got to do is come and like, no. Now I mean, it's like you got to make it happen. You got to put in work every day. You got to come with ideas every day. Now I mean, so that's the difference between us sitting in front of y'all and everybody else sitting in front of y'all like y'all ever sat in front of them. It's different. Everybody else, they got to call and report, call and ask, call and get, can we do this? Can we do it? Like, no, we ain't doing it. We have no fun with it. It's us. We do what we want to.
Now, Kiko,
Now, that's where the mistake come in at. They ain't got to do. He just said he ain't got to do what we do. He ain't got to say he ain't none of no contract like we are on jobs and stuff. Signing the contract, going to work. We just gonna do what we got to do, make our money, then we done.
Mm-hmm.
And then we want see that's talking like that really kind of affect people like me and you and who don't retire and resign and who have to pay taxes, house taxes, taxes on the ambulance, taxes on the school, tax. And to hear people laid back making all that money, putting on, making more money than us, but ain't paying no kind of taxes, but just going it. And that's why they need to cut down on that. They need to cut down on all of that right there. I really do. I think they really need to cut down on all of that. They really do. Because it's not fair and it's not right. Make them rappers sign a contract. How about that?
They've been signing contract to death.
she thinks, I mean, obviously had her shit is amazing for Young Dolph. Was it your mission to be a part of Paper Route and be a part of this, or you just wanted to make music and it just so happened to work out this way?
Like, I'm being 100. Like, everything happened for a reason. Like I told you earlier, I ain't even let them know I was rapping. Cause like, we kind of like the same person, but like in a way, like we got the same mindset. It's like we still made it. Like we don't want to ask nobody for nothing, do nothing for us. Like
You know what?
everything we do, like we
It seemed like Glock was so scared. Glock seemed like he was so scared to speak his mind around off.
Dolph,
It
I
looked.
mean, Key Glock was a sneaky little, snaky little.
I think so too,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad you said that. I didn't want to say that. I
Mm-hmm.
always wanted that Glock really like that Dolph.
You know, when you jealous of somebody, you envy, you know what I'm saying? He was mad when because Dolph wasn't allowing him to make music out, more than what he wanted. It became to be a problem. So he done a lot of little snaky stuff, busting out Dolph windows, throwing
I
cake in his
saw
face.
that.
He did a lot of little devilish stuff.
I
So
don't see in like why he talking right there. It's like but this he's scared to speak in front of Dolph. Like he holding something back. I don't trust. I never trust Glock around him because he just be quiet. I don't trust. You got to watch folks. I just
mm,
don't. I'm sorry, Glad. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I didn't want to say that, but I'm glad True said.
rather get it done like ourselves, like get it like ourselves. Like, even if it's not related to music, that's just how men do it. Like we want to do it ourselves.
How the ladies treat you out here?
it's Daddy-O, Lenita.
Huh?
Daddy-O. That was the fat man, fat dude named Daddy-O.
I don't know him.
Yeah, that's who Dolph was with. Daddy-O, fat butt.
I'm gonna look him
Mm-hmm.
up when we finish with this because I never heard of Daddy. Yo, he a producer, a label.
That's who Dolph man was, his head person.
I didn't know that. Daddy, yo.
They all quiet, they all done disappeared. Nobody saying nothing. No R.I.P. Dolph, no happy birthday Dolph, no nothing Dolph.
Sure not. It's nothing Dolph. All of that Dolph did for the city. You even got a street name. Ain't nobody doing nothing. But when Dolph was alive, everybody want to be in the scene.
Yeah.
But when the people die, when they get killed, everybody run.
But I'm gonna tell you something. When Dolph got when he you listen to him when Dolph got robbed at that California airport, when he got robbed at that airport, that big U, I'm stamping that. Big U had something to do with that. I'm stamping it.
Did you has to lot to do with a lot of things.
He robbed Dolph. He was the one who robbed Dolph coming through that airport. I'm stamping on that one.
I'm gonna look that up because I ain't seen that.
Hmm, hmm.
Mm.
Whew, Jesus. This is I tell you a mess, a mess.
Time.
I'm learning other
Are
stuff,
you
but it's another stuff.
are you the type to get married one day, settle down, and is that your type? Yeah, he said right 2 words. One day. One day. One the key addendum to that. We don't know when that day is. Nah, I ain't thinking about it right now. I'm 21.
There you go, Glock. Don't get married.
As you can tell, he's a very mature individual. Right?
Yeah, but he ain't got to get married.
Right? So he's focused. Want to see how focused. He's wise enough to know it's not time. Right?
That's right.
You got home in you married? No, I'm not married. I'm not married. You got home in 2016, right? And how long were you away from? 60 days. Oh, so it was quick. And did that short time there though impact you in the way you see your life? Yeah, but I was on that 30 days. Like ain't too much overseas. Focus. I'm not the way. Staying
Hmm.
busy, so I ain't gotta be doing what I was doing. So, do you have you been to every state yet as far as touring? Have you guys toured? Almost there. Because I know you go everywhere, Dolph. You've been everywhere at this point, right? Dolph, you're in Montana, Wyoming. See, this is the hardest part of the country right there. Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Idaho, Nebraska. Oh, I ain't did it because they ain't got no good weed up there. we got bookies. That ain't the problem. We got fans. I ain't got no good weed. Either weed situation. So I got to have some good smoke. What's your favorite place to smoke? And you can't say LA. Favorite place to smoke, you can't say LA.
You hear him say you can't say LA. That's his damn
So
dispensary.
did. San Francisco is in California though,
Mm-hmm.
ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got a favorite city? Favorite city. That's where everything come from. It ain't LA. LA just hype. Open area. How are things in Memphis these days? I don't even want to talk about Memphis. I love Memphis, but it ain't Memphis. Around there. On my way here, for last night, the law stopped me in the airport. They took
He thinking it's the law.
the jury.
Oh. Oh, he think that it's the law that took his 2 million.
Yeah, he think it's the law. He don't know because they TSA workers. See, the nigga had I don't mean to call niggas, but the dude had TSA workers, he got hotel workers, he got rental car workers. He had it all locked down in LA. So if you come past
Yeah,
LA, okay.
let me hear what he said about what happened to him at the airport. Cause this is what you're talking about. What happened to him at the airport? He don't know they did that to him.
No, and nobody talking. Listen to me. Nobody is talking about that part of what Dolph just said. What Dolph is getting ready
Wow.
to talk about, nobody mentioning that part. All because Dolph mentioned that he was under investigation. After he finished speaking, he said, I was under investigation. No, you wasn't.
Hmm. Let me hear
Nobody
what he
talking
got to say.
about that.
Let we gonna talk about it. Let me see. Let me
Okay,
see what
go
he
ahead.
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wyoming? See, this is the hardest part of the country right there. Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Idaho, Nebraska.
Oh, but I ain't did it because they ain't got no good weed up there.
We got bookies. That ain't the problem. We got fans.
I ain't did it because they got no good weed. You need to be in situations. I got to have something.
Where's your favorite place to smoke? And you can't say LA. Favorite place to smoke, you can't say LA.
San Francisco.
Let me ask you something. Why he can't say L.A. and then he didn't say L.A. He didn't say L.A.
Mm-mm.
He
It's
didn't say it.
all it. Listen, let me just let you listen to, because I all to me, I
Okay.
just feel like all of them is part of play a part in this stuff.
You big smoker? Nah, not so much. You got big smoker. You got a favorite city?
Favorite city? Hey, that's where everything come from. It ain't LA. LA just the look, just the hype. Oakland.
Very. How are things in Memphis these days?
I don't even want to talk about it. Memphis. I love Memphis, but it ain't Memphis. Around there.
Oh, we dog. You said you love Memphis, but it ain't meant for me to be around.
And that's why I wonder if Dolph was really Lanita. Okay, was
Wow,
that
because
really
I'm
Dolph?
picking it up, ain't it?
Yeah, if that was that really him, and what happened? You get it now?
Wow.
Okay, so okay, keep going, keep going.
Okay. I'm breaking it down. I'm gonna break it down as we go because he just said something that really shocked me. He
Mm-hmm.
said that I ain't meant for I love him, but it ain't meant for me to be
Right,
around. And he gone.
right.
Wow. So
Okay.
LA, so LA, Memphis, and they can't tell him because he from around Memphis. Ain't he
Mhm.
born in Memphis?
He was born in Cali. I mean, I'm going to say California. He was born in
In
Chicago.
Chicago.
But last night, the law stopped me in the airport. They took 2 million and something worth of jewelry from me. 60 racks and all my phone.
At the airport.
But why they do that, Dolph?
The boy, I
They
just
gonna
told
take.
you, he was being.
No,
Listen,
that's me thinking out loud.
okay, because he was being
Okay, I know
extorted.
what you said, but I'm saying, I'm trying to see why he not thinking they didn't have to. They ain't got no reason to take his phone,
But he
take
don't
all
know
his
this.
jewelry.
You don't know this. You were panicking. You don't know this. He being at this moment, at that time, he was being extorted. At that time, at that moment. He don't know this though. Because now that it came out in the opening that this particular person had all this stuff locked down. Okay. So now that you go back and you listen to what Dolph's saying, like what he's saying right now, you like, wow, hold up. But nobody paying attention to what that man said a
And
long time
I'm
ago.
really listening. I don't understand how, but still, I still don't he should have called his lawyer, somebody. They ain't got no business taking his stuff like that. His
Mm.
jewelry and his phones. And let me look how he look. Look how he look. Hold on. He made me on my brother so bad.
And what was the base? What would they claim the basis?
I'm on investigation.
He under investigation. Listen. We just thinking, y'all. We thinking and having a discussion. What this man just said, they took everything belonged to him, all his money. In other words, when you talk about somebody taking your gold from you, they taking your money from you. They took your phones from you. Why is he under an investigation about what? What did he? So we need to get into what is it that he's under investigation about. Now let me see what he about to say. Cause that's like the man said what they claimed it is to be. Okay.
But they still let you travel. Yeah,
But how does
that's
that work?
bullshit.
Do you ever
I
get
mean, my bad,
that
my bad.
back?
I don't even want to talk about it.
See, Dolph ain't stupid. Dolph ain't dumb. Dolph know what's going on. And just go
Yeah.
back to what you saying.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to what you saying. It's not no under no investigation.
Right.
Cause if you're under investigation,
He
what they got to do with them
he
taking
was
your
being
jewelry and your phone?
he was being extorted at that moment, but he don't know this. He
But
don't know
why
this.
he say, why he saying that he under investigation?
That's what they told him. Listen to me. When the TSA, what is TSA? The government, right? The
Uh,
airport. They have something to do with what? The police, law enforcement, right?
mm,
So being so that happened there, he not paying attention. Like, damn, he didn't get locked up. They let him go. I'm gonna tell you something. It has something to do with checking in. Okay? You ain't check in, we gonna get you.
but you know what? By you saying it, I'm gonna tell you, like you said. Okay, he just like what the name? The Migos. Somebody didn't check in, but they went
What
to
you
Texas. Somebody didn't check in, but they checked in. They said that they didn't check in with the right person, and then that boy
exactly? And
ended up getting shot.
that's the big you guy. But nobody listen to me. All out of all this old was doing a thing on YouTube. Out of all he was doing on YouTube, we never got to that point. Never ever. He never ever thought that this person could be.
Huh?
Um, what I'm trying to say is when when Dolph came to California, right? He came to do some business, right?
Mm-hmm.
The business was his dispensary there. That's his dispensary. Man, you saw that big dispensary he had got built. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
That's why he was going there. But in reality of it, they asked Dolph as well. He'll tell you all of that. They asked, "Do you where you going? You got a phone number? Or you know somebody you going to contact?" He was like he buying a car or something like that. He was like, "You know the number?" He was like, "Nah, I'm just going down here." He's saying all that in the interview.
So Dolph did not pay protection money to cover himself in California. For whatever business he was doing, he didn't pay up. That's about right.
What you say?
So Dolph, so what I'm hearing you saying that Dolph said they took his belonging, right?
Mm-hmm.
That because Dolph was taking money. Okay, when I come to your state, I'm just getting coming in your state. I'm just gonna walk in, I'm make my money, and I think I'm about to go. But that ain't
Right.
how it's supposed to work. Just like it go back
That's
to
not
what you
not
said.
supposed to. Not to
He
say
didn't
that's
check
not.
in. He tried to be slick. Dog tried to be
Yeah.
slick. Dog,
Yeah.
dog. Now I'm putting it together now from what he said and you and what you explaining. Like dog for extortion. That's what he did. He gonna come in somebody else's state, make
Yeah.
that money, then check
Yeah.
in and think he about to walk back out that door. So what they did to him was took
Yeah.
everything that belonged to him away from him. He know
Yes.
that.
Yes.
That's I get you now. That's what he did.
And so
That's
being
what
so, and so being so, when I'm saying nobody is really like going back and listening to that interview and paying attention to what that man said. You understand? It's like
Mhm.
they hiding, everybody hiding and not paying attention. Now that this guy Big U gets locked up, it all comes out that he had TSA workers. So if you come through the airport, we know you here. We got rental cars. If you come through the rental car place, we know who you are. You go get a hotel, we know who you are. It was all like you on them airplanes. They know who you are. That's just what it is.
See, Dolph tried it. I love Dolph, but from what he did, he tried to be slick, and he wasn't slick. They was ahead of him, and they stopped him from that airport and got what he talking about. He on the investigation. No, he not.
Right.
They got what they want from him
Yeah. He didn't
before
know
he
that.
even got that. And see, when they got what they want to take from him, they were through with him. You can go on.
Yeah.
Bye, cause now, but don't try to be slick. Come in my state no more like that.
Now, so listen to me. You remember the guy MB? We're gonna go back now. I just want you to hear something. Remember the
Mhm.
MB, that rapper MB?
Mm-mm.
Uh,
I can't hear you.
wait a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to think of his name.
Okay, take your time. Take your time.
It's a rapper. He got killed. Okay. He went in
Mm-mm.
California. He happened to went to the Roscoe's Chicken. You
Oh,
remember that?
wait. Dog.
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about?
Come out the tall, skinny guy with Wiz
Yes.
wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
He went to that Roscoe's Chicken. Just so happened. When I just told you that what they do is you check in California. I mean, you come in California. You don't check in with the big U enterprise. They gonna check you no matter where you go. Now, just so happened he was just in California, and I'm going to just stop at this Roscoe's and Chicken, and boom, you get robbed. But guess who was inside of the Roscoe's Chicken?
Oh.
The big U guy. You see him hit him. You see him dap him up on the camera. He
Oh,
dapped
that
that
was
man.
him.
Yes.
Wow.
So this is some serious, like I say, once everything is clear with this big U guy, and once the Dolph situation, it's over. Cause they got them all.
Wow.
They got them all. They got all of whoever they want now. They got them all.
So, dog, that's what happened to you in this situation right here, y'all. So, what in this situation? What Dolph was saying, he got robbed. That Dolph tried to be slick, come in somebody else's state, make that money, and then they got him before he left. And then before they didn't give a damn about him once he left, because they got they money and got more money, got plenty of money in stuff from him. So, okay, dog, that's why he laughed. That's why he said, "I don't want to talk about it." He said, "I don't want."
Yeah.
Let me finish this. Let me see.
I figured that out once this I figured that out on the way something ain't right about that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like my lawyer like don't talk about it because we finna like.
Okay,
It's
that's
like
clean. That's
you know what I
clean.
mean? Like it's not. It's just it's like it's really
But that sounds like harassment.
that's all it is.
That sounds like harassment.
That's all it is.
You
Like
hear what he said?
Okay,
That sound
but
like
see,
a
Dolph,
hold on. The white guy
that
said
ain't
that sound like
harassment.
harassment.
See. No, Dolph, lawyer want him to close his mouth. See,
Mm.
now it telling me something. Okay, look, sis. Let me tell you. Let me see. Do is I'm in right now. What Dolph just said about Memphis, that ain't a place for me. I
Mm-hmm.
love me, but this ain't place. Did he supposed to check in Memphis
No,
with
Dolphin.
someone when he come
No,
here?
no, Dolphin
We don't
staying.
have to check in there.
No, he don't have to check in Memphis.
Okay.
No, he don't have to check in Memphis. But in reality of it, in regarding to Memphis, Dolph come there if he supposedly come there and do turkey drives and stuff like that. This particular time, it's a little iffy if he came or didn't come.
Let
It's
me
a
ask
little.
you something. Now, since we putting 2 plus 2 together, since Dolph he was saying that this situation is under investigation. It shouldn't be under investigation. I would
It's
have
not.
let it go if I were Dolph. I would have let that go because I know
He
what I
let it go.
did.
He let it go. That's why he let
Okay,
it
but he's
go.
saying, listen, baby. But he's saying
Mhm.
he got a attorney. His attorney told him not to talk about it because they was working on it because
Listen,
it's
listen.
harassment. But
Hold on,
but
listen.
what Dolph should have did in this gang stuff, let it go right there. But they ain't gonna forget what he did. So now you got the reason why I said he the in other words, you need to check in, still need to check in with me in Memphis, Yo Gotti, on a Yo Gotti or you the Juke on a black youngster because you're not here all the time. So that's why I asked you, even though he's from there, did he is it truly that he do or he don't supposed to check in because he's not running that place no more. He's not. I know he do turkey drive, but are they sick of him coming in to do? Is some going? Some ain't right about that.
The reason
Something
that
right there
Dolph,
is.
listen, it's best that Dolph do have an attorney because see they was messing while Dolph would come in and out of Memphis. They would Dolph was being harassed by the policemen because of Yo Gotti and Black Youngster and all of that. They was sticking the policemen on them.
I believe all of them. The police was working with youngster and young Gotti and Juke. I really think that something going on right there because they start mistreating Dolph when this situation started happening.
He got that. Remember, I mentioned the daddy-o. That's
That's who I want
supposed.
to look up.
That's his
Daddy,
boss. Let me just say that.
Daddy, yo, that's who
That
I'm
kind
gonna.
of
I'm
his
gonna.
boss.
Okay, no, then we gonna see. Then we gonna get the daddy, yo. Okay.
It was like Dolph invested in him, right? I mean, he invested in Dolph one time. He invested in Dolph one time, and Dolph paid him back. So they kept being in a relationship, and this is what happened to Dolph with all the people. They all lined Dolph up, every
So
last one
did
of them. Every last
because they
one of them, because
think that
Dolph became the bigger one out of them all. He came big. He even bigger than Jay-Z.
yeah he did, and they know he did. But okay, let's finish hearing all this. Let me finish
Go
here. But
ahead.
we don't figure. I don't figure out what you saying there about him. Okay.
Like my folks don't even like me to come to Memphis. Go to Memphis. I only went to Memphis really because my mama, my auntie, my dad, everybody come here surprise birthday dinner.
So in other words, that's what I just hold up. Let me back that up. Listen to what I'm saying. Just like I just said. Just like they really don't want him to come to Memphis because he don't run Memphis. I'm
No, he
telling you.
don't. He never.
But
No, he
listen to what
never.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Youngster and God is supposed to be, and Jook, all them supposed to be running that place.
Right.
They
Okay.
supposed to be running that place. They don't even want, they don't even want uh Dolph there, period. And Dolph don't see stuff. He don't see stuff because he always say he don't give a D. He don't give a D. But they don't want he up here telling us right now they don't his family even didn't want him to come right there because he know it was too dangerous for him. He don't run that state. He don't they didn't want him to do turkey drive no more. They didn't want to see Dolph there no more. End it. Don't
Okay.
come here no more. But Dolph is the type I don't give a darn. and then went to that party that night. But like you said, the mob already set it up for him, and only in Memphis as well. All them together, all them together. That's why I don't understand how they're gonna stop. Only way they're gonna stop, only way they're gonna stop and take these rappers down, like they always say, is guess what? Gonna have to they're gonna have to change the way of doing things.
Well, once this situation here is a big thing here. The big thing. They took down 20 people. Okay, that's a big thing. The same Dolph is Nipsey, Nipsey is Dolph. Same people. Okay. So what's going to happen is once that take place and then they link everything up when they because they still doing investigation because we remember this word unk. You remember they kept mentioning unk.
Mm-hmm.
The unk is the big U. Okay? Nobody
Okay.
paying attention. Nobody. I figured all this stuff out. Nobody is paying attention. Now, where the money come from, we don't know yet. Where that $100,000 coming from, we don't know yet. They saying Yo Gotti could be somebody else. You understand? We don't know yet. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why they not rushing to get to Yo Gotti just yet. Once they get to Dolph in this case, it's and they do it right by the rules, it's a done deal.
Sure is. See, they think that since they are laying low, that they are not looking at. See what woke my eyes up today when I did a live about Fonnie Willis said she was gonna take down them rappers, and she have a list of rappers, just like that lady got a list of rappers in Memphis. In each these states, every state is working with each other with these rappers to take them down in Ricos. They already warned them, and then they got their names down, and they already told the baby he was next. So all these rappers in Memphis, te- uh, Texas, all them people, don't all them district attorneys working together to put these folks down. So you can run, but you can't hide, because you gonna have a concert. You're gonna try to do a tour. They are looking at them, and she warned them. The district attorney warned them. Over in Texas, in Memphis, they warned them. It's like you said, they taking them down. They taking all of them down. And
Yeah, I
guess
just
what?
think this gonna be it, Lanita. I really think this is going,
But guess what?
you
I
know,
don't. Because it's bigger than what it is.
the
See,
reason I say it,
when you talking about taking everybody down, you taking it a little army. You taking it a little people down. But it's somebody bigger than big mafia. Is bigger, bigger, and bigger. It's bigger than this.
right.
When
So
you're
what they
talking about Latinos, when you're talking about going up the ladder is higher
mm,
than they think it is, because they
so,
don't grow their empire. They have grown
right,
their empire, but the little bitty
right. So
people.
So what's gonna happen is when I say take the whole the music, the rapping down, because it's not too many people rappers left. When I say that, you got some peons that's still around, whatever, but the big monchos is what's
Uh-huh.
gone. That's why I
Okay,
say this
so
is
you
the
saying
big
that they
moncho,
gonna
because Dolph is
yeah, they
considered
gonna
as
take
a
them.
big moncho. So those type of people they taken down, and then you look at the other ones they getting locked up. You understand what I'm saying? Because they want them to talk because they
But you
know
know what's
more
so
than
sad about this situation right here? The
what's that?
people, listen just for a minute. The people, the little bitty people, army people, the little color army people that they are taking down.
Mhm.
You don't forget it's somebody above them. It's somebody above them,
Right.
bigger than them, but raps as well. But
Mm-hmm.
they just don't shine they light like these little bitty people.
Mm-hmm.
Like they thinking that all these people that they taking out of here, all little bitty people like this. No, no, you got the people above them. You got the Mexican, the Latinos, the whites. They got rappers
Mm-hmm.
too. They got they
Mm-hmm.
they don't realize that you're taking the the small color versions down,
That's who
but you
they want.
still leaving it rapping right there when they still doing just as worse illegal stuff that
Yeah,
they're doing, but they
yeah,
just don't speak out about it like
yes. That's who they
and
want,
shoot
though,
and
Anita.
kill like our people do.
Right. That's who they want, Anita. They want those brown people. Once they get
Right.
all the brown people, it's when I say it's it, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Now, these other minority people, you know, if they will go into being locked up or whatever, who knows? But we're talking about our people. That's when I say the
And
it,
you know what? And it's so sad about this situation of taking. I don't want to. I don't want to go to our people. I want the little people. The little. Us. Our people are big to them. Our people are big to us. But y'all ain't doing nothing. You think it taking them down? It's even worse above them. That's the sad part about rapping. You're taking the history away instead of changing
mm-hmm.
it. Instead of changing the history, y'all are taking the history away from the people, and that's not where it's needed to be. Because rapping is something that I like to use when I usually do it in PE around my students to get them to motivate them educational wise, the right way. Like Flanner was saying that the kind of rap that they were making, targeting each other. They used to do that back in the days with young Dolph and them. If they can stop doing that, but they're not because they doing it a certain way. So instead of trying to take the color all out of rapping, why don't you change it? Y'all scared to change. They scared to change, make changes. Our community is so afraid of changes. I don't want me to take the rapping because you got a lot of people like the rap. Let's change the rapping. Don't take the rapping from the little colors of the people of colors because above them is somebody doing worse than they are. They just quiet with it. This is so sad. This here situation that I see going on with rapping is bad, but you got to do something to make the changes. So I can see the district's attorney is trying to do something to change it so it won't be affecting and causing war or violence against each other. I like that, but are they going the right way or doing it? That's what the district attorney thinks is the right way. But to me, it ain't all the way the right way. It ain't all the way the right way. But I'm looking at Dolph and I'm listening to Dolph. And Dolph just educated me as well as you. But Dolph just educated me without anybody telling me what he did. He slick. I don't even think don't I don't even think I don't understand how he rapping and feeling the way he feel about the community rapping, even though they jealous of him and everything. I did. You know what? That's the part. I just, it's gonna be hard for our people to come together. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, and it's gonna be hard because they don't want to change. You got to make changes. And then when you talk about making changes, you're talking about a war. That's what you're talking about because they don't did so much to get to where they are now. They don't did so much wrong to get to where they are now, where they think it was right, but that's the wrong way. And if they taking each other out, and I hate to see them take each other. Look at that girl that's told that lie on that boy, and they went in there and robbed Scooter. Look at that. She just made one phone call and told a lie, and Scooter gone. No, they was after Scooter anyway. They after all the Atlanta rappers. but it's not going to end the rappers. It's not going to end. It's going to make change. They better make a change. They better make that change now because you got the old rapper molding the new ones. The old rappers are right now. You even got Rainwater molding. You even got Yo Gotti molding. You even got Youngster molding. Other rappers are molding our young rappers, new upcoming rappers. If you don't stop that molding, if you don't stop that lead of that mold, it's gonna keep spreading. It's gonna keep spreading. And the only thing them young folks doing is see now is money on their shoulder and money in their hand, and it's free money to them. Until the government or whoever over this district attorney get it, what these folks have to pay. Even when I was working for what's the thing? It's a track and field thing. God, I can United track and field, whatever. We have to pay a fee to work there. If I'm at the high jump pit, I got to pay my fee before they're going to take my fee out of my check. Now, one way they could have got Dolph was when he came there and made his money, he should have paid his sanction fee. See, you have to pay when you going from state to state, state to state. When I was doing that for track and field, they were taking our sanction fee out of our check, just like they should be doing the rappers. When the rapper go on that stage, take your money out and then give them their money. But Dolph tried to be slick. They got. Let me finish hearing this guy. I see now. I see what's going on. See what you're saying. I see now. I'm sorry, God. I be so into stuff.
Real bad, Lanita.
You breaking up, baby. You breaking up, and let me go on and start this, and then we can talk. But you kind of breaking up.
I know. Let's get off the screen, y'all, and do it naturally.
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
It's like my folks don't even like me to come to Memphis. Go to Memphis. I only went to Memphis really because my mama, my auntie, my dad, everybody coming to surprise birthday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like right now at this point in life where I'm at, and you what Glock is, it's like they ain't got no money. With no shows. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I mean we go with the money at. I mean we brother. I mean it's like
You know what? It sounds like to me that I ain't talking about Dolph. Y'all don't take it wrong. Dolph give me I know how some men's are because I know certain men's. I know street men's. I know gay men. I know men. But he's stingy. He to me it seems like he's stingy. He don't want to pay up, but he want to do what he got to do. To me, the way he talk, like he don't want to pay up. He just want to do what Dolph want to do, and then go home because he feel like he don't need nobody. But you got to pay up. You got to pay. You got to pay.
trying to stay right here. I mean, or you trying to go to the next level, trying to be big
Mm. He want to be big.
I mean, like millions that's easy to pass. So it's like Memphis can't make me a billionaire. So why hang around? Right? Why hang around Memphis? Well, especially if you're being harassed. Well, just saying because you also have the issue of when you're from a smaller market like that, right? Everyone knows who you are. It don't even matter about knowing who I am. Everybody know me, Dolph. Like, bro, I've been this superstar rapper, bro, for the longest. You know what I'm saying? It's like negative. Bro, I got. It's like it's negative.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all something about Dolph. Dolph hard head. Dolph is hard head. Dolph gonna do what Dolph wanna do, and he ain't gonna listen to nobody. On the way Dolph gonna do on the way Dolph wasn't gonna do what Dolph was gonna do is somebody stop him And that's what happened. Cause he just cut that man out. Dolph just cut that man out. In other words, Dolph said, everybody know I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's in other words what he said, I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway. But you can't do what you want to do. You can't do what you want to do on a job. You can't do what you want to do in your own place. It's still laws out there. Dolph don't want to follow laws. Dolph want to do. I like his songs and everything, y'all. Don't. I like him as a rapper. I respect him as a rapper. I love his song. But Dolph want to do the way Dolph want to do, and he ain't gonna listen to you. And that's why Glock like he do around Dolph. Cause Dolph the kind I deal with people like that. They'll cut you out and you just shut up and just let them talk. That's what Glock do. Glock know what that man over there saying, and he know that man over there telling this man right here right. But he hard head. Dolph hard head. He one of them type. Don't go, man. Don't do that. Nah, shoot, man. F them. I'm going for the money.
Like
Tampa.
this. It's like my grandma used to say. Like everybody grandma used to say, like, man, folk don't need no earthly good. Now I mean, it's like I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I got billboards all over the city. Now, that's I mean, what it is. Like that's yeah. That's. I mean, it's like I'm running my business. I mean, really tell you.
Listen. Listen. Dog told y'all everything about him. He gonna do what he want to do. And I know that boy right there. I'm glad he grown up and everything, and I'm glad he doing good job. I think this would teach Glock how to be a listener. That's how come I can pick up what people be talking about because I'm listening to what they're talking about. And I'm looking at Glock right here. I'm looking at him right there. Okay.
It's really embarrassing. Like it really pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? Cause bro, you know how hard I work. You know how many years, bro, it took me to build this right here.
I just
Like with
told
my
you.
hands, like bare hands. No, nobody.
What I just tell
Nobody.
y'all. What I just tell y'all. It's these young boys what they had to do to get what they got to get. To get that money, they had to do what they got to do. You know how long it took them to build their own empire, and then people take it from them, either somebody else, they take it from each other. That's what I'm saying about it's he's been through a lot. Probably, it's just I feel sorry for them because it's even with Johnson and God of them, they did what they had to do to go the way they had to go, the route they had to do to take care of their family. A man got to do what a man got to do. I don't care what nobody say. A man is a hustle. He got to do what he got to do for his family. Even if he got an 8-hour shift job, he might have to gamble someday. He might not know. I ain't say they all, y'all. They got to do what they got to do to provide for their family. I ain't talking about on one and two people. Family. Because they see the struggle is real. So that's where Dolph came from. That's where Youngster came from. That's where all these, they so, ooh. And then you got a lot of people ain't never had before. They ain't never had to work no 8-hour job like me. They ain't never had to work 2 or 3 jobs like me. And they hold money on their shoulders. Ain't no taxes coming out them on the stage. I want to see what the Key Cloud talking about right
You know
there.
what I'm saying? So if y'all want to come snatch, it's like they got more than $2 million in my possession right now. You do realize though, like even what we saw Meek Mill go through, right? What he was going through for 10 years, and what a lot of artists go through who come from the streets and try to change their life, right? The institution of law enforcement has to, or at least feels like they have to, because they do it here in New York City too, impose their will to try set an example. That's what often a lot of this shit is.
Dolph, you ain't hear what he just said. I'm gonna bag it back. That man just educated Dolph with a couple words of way it is. And I'm gonna bag it back just a little bit so he can hear that. That man just educate him, saying, Dolph, this is what you're gonna have to go through. This is part what he just told Dolph. If Dolph is a listener like me, he just told Dolph in a dime piece that this is what you're gonna have to go through. You things, different things that you have to go through to get where you're supposed to be in the area, in the field that you're in. He just educate that young man. And I know he heard him. I know Glock heard him.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all want to come snatch. They like, they got more than $2 million in my possession right now. You do realize though, like even what we saw Meek Mill go through, right? What he was doing 10 years, and what a lot of artists go through who come from the streets and try to change their life, right?
This is what he said. That I wish he would have really listened to this man. They did Meek Mill dirty. They took the 2 million that Dolph was proposed. He put down a 22 million. Since you got millions, we're gonna take these millions from you. Since you don't want to go through us, you don't run nothing, Dolph. That's what they tell Dolph. Dolph is a little person under these big people, like you said, Big U. He a little bit of people under these folks, but he trying to be a big person that he wasn't, that he was trying to be his way. But you can't make that. You can't just come in the door and make that change on your own. It's when you talk about rapping, it's a whole community. It's a big whole state community. It's a whole community because you got to go to each state to make that money. I supposed to come to your state, but I got to check in with you. You come to my state, you got to check in with it's like that. And Dolph, this man right here, I like what he just said. I really like that man what he just said when he just educate him about the streets and the police.
The institution of law enforcement has to, or at least feels like they have to, because they do it here in New York City too, impose their will to try to set an example. That's what often a lot of this shit is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a backwards example. It's a backwards example. Really disgrace to the human race, really.
But Dolph, you can't. But Dolph, it don't work that way, baby. See, and we can get our people to listen. See, when I was young, I listened to older people. Now I'm older. It look like young people should listen. I'm not about to talk cute. I'm not about to talk proper. I'm about to throw that word in there so you can understand. Cause this is what Dolph don't understand. The streets is what y'all people got to realize. Y'all got to learn. Y'all got to know this street. So when you get ready to go out there on that street, when you leave your job, you go on the what? Street. When you go pump your gas, you go on the what? Street. When you go to the restaurant, where are you? On the street. So you got to see how the street is moving. If you don't know what the street all about, then you're going to be lost. It's more than just having an education, being smart, and trying to change stuff on your own. It don't work like that. It's a law behind everything that you do. Dolph tried to change the law that he couldn't change. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to what if Dolph want to say it's a disgrace, It's a lot of things that he said right here. I didn't agree with him. I don't agree with Dolph that he said a lot of things right here. I didn't agree with him. I heard a selfish man talking. That's what I heard. A selfish man, a stingy man talking. That's the way I just heard. I love. I care. I care. I like Dolph. I like his music. I don't know him personally, but I can from the way he talk. He's stingy. He's selfish. He got a little selfish ways. And just imagine people who be around him and he don't listen.
You must be nice about LA for you.
Not just LA, bro. Like I'm everywhere. I got a couple spots in a couple different cities. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing good for myself for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like over a decade. You know what I'm saying? Like a long time. So it's like, but it's I ain't fit. You know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate it. I'm not never fold. There's one thing about me, like I'm the person like I ain't the person. I ain't never complain about nothing. I ain't never, like, don't nothing ever get to me. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to get to me. Everybody want to figure out. That's why the industry, like you, like they give you a positive this and that. Like they want to get to me. I don't get it.
No, they don't want to get to you, dog. It just you just set in your ways. You just set in your ways, and it's gonna take a hard head, make a soft behind. That's the kind of person you are. You don't listen. You don't listen to people. You know it all. You the type you know it all. You don't listen to the old folk. You don't listen to no young people. I listen to the young generation. I'm an older, but I listen to the young generation because the young generation can educate me as well as I can educate them. But if you don't like working with people like that, I don't even understand how they working up under him. And I know it like Glock didn't have too much to say because Dolph gonna tell him what to do.
Stop. Only thing can stop me is you feel me. So it's like ain't nobody else got control of me.
He
Ain't
said the
nobody
only
else own
thing
me.
to stop me is what? Wait a minute. Let me see what you just said right now.
Like I ain't the person. I ain't never complain about nothing. I ain't never like don't nothing ever get to me. You know what I'm saying? Like much as everybody want to get to me, everybody want to figure out. That's why the industry, like you, like after they give you a positive this and that, like they want to get to me. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Because can't nothing stop me. Only thing can stop me is you feel me. So it's like ain't nobody else got control of me. You can't put
He
nobody
said the
else
only
off in
thing
the
to
shit.
stop
Saying I'm
me.
finna do this.
He didn't say. He didn't say what the only thing to stop me. He didn't say. The only thing to stop me. You. He didn't say. He didn't say. But he said it. He didn't say it. He didn't say it, but he said it. Mentally. The only thing to stop him is a bullet. That he didn't say it. He didn't want to say that, but he telling y'all that's the only thing could stop him, and that was the only thing that stopped him. Wow.
Only thing can stop me is you feel me. So it's like ain't nobody else got control of me. You can't nobody else. I don't finna shit this
I
down. I'm finna
understand. The only thing can stop me is me. See, he's selfish. He's selfish. He's selfish. Wow. I always thought that was selfish. Yeah, I don't even understand how his security worked with him. He had a security guard at the beginning of this video worked for him for 5 years. And he said how hard it was to work with Dolph. Then he had to go get his brother because nobody else was going to put up with him. That man, that's a big man right here, he needed somebody big than his brother. Because he wasn't supposed to be shot down like that. But that comes from being hard headed.
Do this, I'm finna do that. No, you can't do that because I ain't connected to none of y'all. I ain't gotta suck none of y'all. I ain't gotta ride no wave. I ain't gotta do nothing.
Now, what they saying, dog, what they were trying to tell you, dog, you selfish. You don't want to work with nobody else. You don't want to work with the people in your community, like the rappers in your community. You and CMG, I understand. Y'all, it's so y'all so undivided. Y'all work together in y'all state. All of y'all supposed to be just like Young Thug and Ghana and Lil Baby. All of them work together here in Atlanta. All of them. It's a whole list that Sonny Willis about to get here in Atlanta. It's a whole list. Even a gang unit. They got a whole list. So in Texas, in Memphis, need to be working on the same thing. If y'all don't hurry up and do what y'all got to do, I want to see how y'all going to do it. Because just because y'all lock these men's up, it's another army behind them. And if y'all keep locking all these folks up, y'all ain't gonna even be able to watch what they doing inside of jail. It's gonna turn into a money game. Inside of prison, it's they already doing that, y'all. The gang gonna be from the prison, working in from the inside and the outside of the street. So locking them up, y'all got to find out what else to do besides locking all of them up. These boys ain't dumb. You locking all the street men's up. That ain't stopping the streets. Because when you train, you keep training. You keep training. You keep training. You train. And you continue to train. And then when y'all lock all them up in the same facilities, they doing the same thing on the inside that they did on the outside. So what are you gonna do about the inside before you start locking all them guys up in each one Ricos in every state? Think about what are you gonna do about the ones that these big people that you got on it that you locking up on the inside? How you think that you're gonna stop them from selling from the inside and outside? They can still run it. I don't see folk run the street from the inside to the outside. I've seen them run the in and the outside. Come on now, come on. Y'all can't lock everybody up. Locking everybody up. Y'all lock all y'all folks up. We going back to slavery. Then the women be back out there picking cotton. I ain't never picked no cotton. But we'll never go that route no more. I ain't never did that anyway. But I'm just trying to educate y'all on the real though. They locking all of y'all rappers up. That's not cool. You don't need all them inside that prison. Them folks hustling in there. It's gonna be a street. It's a street hustle in there too. What y'all gonna do? Can't no two people around there guard handle all them darn men's in there. Them men educated. Them ain't no dummies that you got locked up. Them boys smart. The thing is, before you go trying to be happy, you're going to have all these people happy that they getting all the rappers out the street, all the drugs out the street. The drugs ain't going to never stop running. Drugs ain't never leave the street until y'all go to the top. So going to the top is where y'all need to be. Going from the bottom ain't going to stop nothing. Only thing that we're going to do for the bottom is keep on adding on. So I don't think it's a smart thing to do to lock all these rappers up like that. I really don't. I don't. All right. All right. You already having a hard time to get the people to work on the inside of the prison. Who gonna want to work in the prison? You're gonna have the inmate to run the prison. I'm just putting everything in place, y'all. Don't y'all get too happy.
So guess what? Think Glock got to do it? Think you want to do it? You know what I mean? We sitting on the industry. We really doing what everybody want to do and wish they could.
We sitting on top of the industry. Did he say that really? Huh? Y'all heard that? Wow. I ain't no dog talk like this. I ain't no dog talk like this. I didn't. I like dog, but I ain't no dog talk like this. Hmm. We sitting on top of the industry. We really don't want everybody to. Mm.
You know what I mean? But hey, yo, what record should we get you off the album? Dumb and Dumb and Glock, pick one, man. Pick some heat, man. Water. Like, for real.
I'm gonna tell you something about them. I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. I'm gonna leave this number, but I want to hear what Glock got to say over here on this thing since he don't roll up. I'm gonna tell you what. You know why them men shut their mouth up? Because they just like me. Once I don't say it, what I have to say to you, and I don't educate you, I don't motivate you, and you don't listen, I'm done talking. I cut the conversation with the quickness because the men stopped talking. Y'all didn't even pay that no attention. The men just let him talk because they don't found out that he's not a listener. He's gonna do what he want to do anyway. Well, let me check out Glock over here. It's just something about Glock. He just act like a little old man. I mean, let me see what he's saying over here. Let's see what he's saying. Yeah, we having a bad storm, man. Let's see what
Feeling, how you holding up?
I'm content. I'm alright.
When you say content, what does that mean? Like
I'm maintained. Like I'm not getting better. I'm not getting worse. I'm just here right now.
You remember how you found out and where you were?
Never forget. Yep.
Where were you at?
I was at home. Laying down, actually. Somebody called me in the house, like, you know, how you can hear when somebody call your name, like, tone of their voice, like, you know something wrong, you just don't know what it is. Yeah. That's what it was.
Feeling, how you holding up?
I'm content. I'm alright.
When you say content, what does that mean? Like
I'm maintained. Like I'm not getting better. I'm not getting worse. I'm just.
Oh, that ain't good. He said, I'm not getting better and I ain't getting worse. He think about Dolph every day. I hope you don't lose it.
I'm just here right now. You remember how you found out and where you were? Never forget. Yep. Where were you at? I was at home. Laying down, actually. Yep. Did somebody call you or? Somebody called me in the house. Like, you know, how you can hear when somebody call your name, like, tone of their voice, like, you know something wrong, you just don't know what it is. Yeah. That's what
He talking about Dolph, y'all. He talking about Dolph. Whew. Golly. All right, y'all. The door is open. You can unmute your. Y'all better want to talk. I'm gonna drop the link, and I'm gonna let y'all have the flow. All right, you come on back. True. You can go ahead on and talk. You can unmute your mic and go on and talk. Anybody else want to come up and talk? Y'all stop being scary and talk. Go on and talk. I'm gonna drop the link. Say what you got to say. I don't say what I got to say. Say what I got to say. Y'all, by the way, how is the weather where y'all from? Atlanta, we having thunderstorms. But we still gonna be all right. Anybody want to come up out there? Want to add your 2 cents? Don't nobody want to talk when they need to talk. Anybody want to come and talk? Anybody want to take the stand? Okay, I ain't gonna keep saying it, but if you want to take the stand, take the stand. Anything you got to say about young Dolph, either anything you heard, want to share, you can. But happy birthday to you. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. I want to tell y'all thank you for being here. And don't never be afraid to say what's on your mind. And if you don't understand something, hey, if you don't understand it from one person, go to the next person. If you don't understand from that person, go to another person. Just don't give up. Whatever y'all do. Okay? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.